What's up guys, and welcome back to another review. Today we're diving into one of the most versatile mid-size trucks, the 2011 to 2019 Ford Ranger. Whether you're moving building materials or mirror, escaping the city for weekend adventures, or taking the youngins to school, the Ranger has something for everyone. But before you hand over your hard-earned cash, there's a lot you need to know about this rugged beast. So sit back, hit the like button, and let's get into it. Massive thank you to KDJ Imports for giving me this car today. They are located opposite Prestige Plaza. Ask for Mwalimu and you'll be sorted. This era Ford Ranger is bold, tough, and built to handle a lot. The pre-facelift models 2011-2015 have a simple vibe with rounded edges and simpler headlights. In 2015, it got a facelift and things got a whole lot sharper. The grille is bolder, the lines are crisper, and the LED headlights give it a modern edge. The interior got a tech upgrade too, with better materials and a more intuitive infotainment system, making it both functional and stylish. In the mid-size truck world, the Australian-developed Ford Ranger has consistently dominated various comparison tests and earned countless accolades. Goes toe-to-toe with legends like the Toyota Hilux, Nissan Navara, Mitsubishi Triton, and the Isuzu D-Max. While some rivals focus on raw capability and forget some comfort, the Ranger straddles both worlds. It's rugged enough to tackle off-road trails and refined enough to keep you comfortable during the daily grind. For trims, this Ranger comes in several flavors, each catering to different tastes. Starting with the XL, that's the base trim, then the mid-Ranger XLT, and finally the crown jewel of the lineup, the Wildtrak, is the one we have here today. Other special editions include the Ford Ranger Raptor. This is a high-performance off-road variant with a bi-turbo engine, Fox racing suspension, and unique styling. The Thunder, Storm Track, Wolf Track are other limited editions with exclusive features and design elements. Get to the back, you have your sports bar with the lights underneath. Coming around, I've looked all over. I haven't seen a way to lock this manually. It has central locking, but now even with the car locks, I can still open this one, which is quite interesting. At the back, you get your parking sensors and your reverse camera. Getting in, you get this easy up and down tailgate. For length, the length of the boot is about 145 centimeters, and the width is just about 130. Yeah, about 130. On your tailgate, you get spots that look like for a cup holder, a sandwich holder, and 29 spots for your smokies. At the back, you get tether points on all corners and a 12-volt socket there at the end. Interestingly, there's no drain holes in this. So if it rains, you'll hold a lot of water here at the back. Your spare tire is underneath, and it's a full-size spare tire. That's the back. Let's jump into the back seat and see what you have there. In the back here, the door opens just wide enough for a big guy to get in. You get Isofix child seat anchors on both sides, and entry is made easy because you have this step here, and it really helps when you're getting in to this car. What I like is that there's enough headspace for you to step on the sidebar and get into the car. The door feels quite solid. The only thing I don't like is the squeaking of the door handle. I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't match the feel of the car, and it feels like it's going to come off anytime. I like the chrome finish around the door handle. It gets the same design as the Volvo I did. What I'm glad is that I have enough space to open the door without having to squeeze my arm on the back seat. How does it feel being here at the back? This might be the most spacious double cab of denim. I have enough head space and enough leg space. What I like is I have a lot of space underneath the front seat, so I can push my feet in and get more comfortable. Center seat is really comfortable. I still have enough headspace, and I even have leg space, which is surprising. But generally, you can have 3 guys here at the back comfortably and easily. Connectivity, you have a 12-volt socket here and a 240-volt household plug for when you want to make your toast on the go. And how's the practicality? You have backseat pockets on both sides, And on the door cards, with the Wildtrak, you get this orange cloth material, but it gets the whole theme of the Wildtrak. It's going to be durable, and for the age of this car, there's no signs of wear, even on the leather that you have here. So I bet it's going to hold its own for a very long time. You get more cup holders here, and you have under seat storage for a few things like tools and stuff that you want to keep away from sight, and your tire removal tools here on the back of the seat. So for practicality, it's really good. I like that you can store things underneath and you can store things behind the seats. That's the back. Let's jump into the front seats and see how that is. Here at the front, entry and exit is the same. You get your side step to help you get in and out. The steering wheel is adjustable, but it only moves up and down. Same experience with the door. It feels very heavy, very solid. This is your key. You get your unlock and your lock button. And imagine in 2017, there's no push start on this. So it's still the old insert your key and turn. You get the same squeaking sound. It doesn't fit the whole tough look of this car. And it's on all four doors. The handle just squeaks when you hold it. Everything else feels okay. It moves a bit, but there's no much squeaking. You have a lot of storage in this car. You have storage here underneath your HVAC controls for your phone. And it has 2 USB ports. You get 2 cup holders and a small area for those small coffees and that kind of stuff. And your armrest, you get accessible space. And it looks like it's ventilated because there's a vent here. You can open and close. And your door card that fits my big bottle. And I still have more space to store other documents and stuff in front. For connectivity, you can connect through Bluetooth. And this car has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I like the gauge cluster. It looks like a menu for a game. I bet the person who designed this took this directly from a game. It looks really nice with the speedometer in the center and 2 digital gauges on both sides. On one side is for your media, and for the other side is for your car settings and car menus and all that stuff. Coming down, you have your media controls and your HVAC controls. What I like about it is that it's all buttons. By a quick glance, you just know what you need to press. And you get a CD insert, which you rarely see these days. Under that, you get 2 12-volt sockets for both passenger and driver. Coming back, you have your driver aids, your 4-wheel drive settings for your 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. At the top, you have your sunglasses holder, and this one has worn out. The materials inside are falling off. It looks really nasty. If you really own this car, let us know in the comments below if this is happening to your car too. Visibility all around is pretty good. You have really big side mirrors, which I like, and that reverse camera at the back helps even more when you're reversing. The sound system is really good. This is a system you can have and not want to even upgrade your system. That's how good it is. Your glove box is accessible and it has different compartments to help you store stuff, not covered in felts or carpets, so things in there will rattle. As for practicality, it's really good here at the front. For materials, you get this leather material here at the front, plastics all the way to the bottom. On the door, it's plastics all the way to the bottom, except the part where your window controls are. You get soft padding and the leather material there. This car is a workhorse, and the way they put different materials here and there is just to have it last as long as it can. That's the front seat. Let me open the bonnet and let's see what's underneath that Ford badge. The latch is on the right side of your badge and it's at the bottom. So you push that to the side and you lift it up. And the best thing is that you have gas struts to hold up your bonnet. This car has a wedding depth of about that high, just above the tires. Anything higher than that and your airbox will suck in the water and you'll be stuck wherever you are for good.
going nowhere.
Under the hood, the Ranger gives you plenty of options to suit your needs. I'll list them all down. You can pause to go through. The Ranger is no stranger to adventure. With a pattern 4x4 system, locking rear differential, and hill descent control, it's ready to tackle almost anything outdoors. The facelift added Ford's terrain management system, which lets you switch between modes like normal, sand, mud, and rock. Sure, it's not a rock-crawling beast like the Jeep Wrangler, but it's more than capable for most off-road enthusiasts. The fuel economy is decent for a truck of its size. The 2.2-liter diesel achieves around 14 to 15 kilometers per liter combined, while the 3.2-liter diesel delivers roughly 12 to 13 kilometers per liter. If you opt for the bi-turbo diesel, you might see slightly better numbers at 15 to 16 kilometers per liter. On the flip side, the petrol engines drink fuel faster, averaging just 10 to 11 kilometers per liter combined. Safety-wise, the Ranger is packed with tech to keep you protected. Standard features include autonomous emergency braking, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Higher trims add goodies like parking sensors, a reverse camera, and even a 360-degree camera system. In crash tests, the Ranger earned a 5-star ANCAP safety rating, making it one of the safest mid-size trucks on the road. Bottom line, it's got your back when things get tricky. Now, let's talk reliability. The Ranger is tough, but it's not immune to issues. Some owners have reported turbocharger failures in the early 2.2-liter diesel models, while others have experienced clogged diesel particulate filters, the DPF, especially in urban driving conditions. The 6-speed automatic transmission can sometimes hesitate under heavy loads, and rust has been spotted on the chassis in humid climates. Here's a few more things to look out for. You can pause and go through. Depending on where you are, owning a Ranger might or might not break the bank for you in terms of insurance, maintenance, and repairs.
However,
Depreciation is a bit steep. You won't recoup much of your investment if you decide to sell later. So, should you buy the 2011 to 2019 Ford Ranger? Yes. Why, you may ask? The Ranger is proven to be just as reliable as its equivalent generation Hilux. Yet the Ranger has far better on-road driving dynamics, arguably superior off-road ability, equivalent safety tech, infotainment, and practicality. And not to forget, it has consistently dominated various comparison tests and earned countless accolades. My pick would be the facelift XLT with the optional tech package, or just the Wildtrak. These are the sweet spot for the Ranger. But before pulling the trigger, do your homework, get a pre-purchase inspection, check for service records, and negotiate wisely. And the Ranger could just be the ultimate blend of adventure and practicality for your next ride. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Type Ranger in the comments so I know that you're here. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more used car reviews. Until next time, drive safe and happy hunting.
Say my name. Heisenberg. You're goddamn right.